We've all been there, feeling stuck, unsure of where to go, lacking the energy to move forward. But what if I told you that there's one golden key that can unlock your full potential? That key is motivation.
Why do we do what we do? It's a fundamental question that drives us all, and the answer, my friends, lies in understanding our own personal why. When we lack motivation, we lack direction. We go through the motions, but our hearts aren't truly in it. But when we tap into our intrinsic motivations, those deep-seated values and aspirations that give our lives meaning, everything changes. We find a sense of purpose, a reason to get out of bed in the morning and attack the day with passion and enthusiasm. Think about it, when you know your why, your actions become infused with meaning. You're not just working towards a paycheck, you're striving towards something bigger, something that resonates with your soul. This is what it means to live a life of purpose, to align your actions with your beliefs, to pursue goals that ignite your passion and inspire you to make a difference. So, ask yourself, what is your why? What gets you excited? What makes you feel truly alive?
We are all capable of so much more than we often give ourselves credit for. Each of us has untapped potential waiting to be discovered and harnessed. But fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs can hold us back from achieving our true potential. These negative thoughts create barriers that seem insurmountable. We tell ourselves we're not smart enough, not talented enough, not strong enough. These self-imposed limitations become our reality. But the truth is, we are often limited by our own self-imposed boundaries. Breaking through these mental barriers is the first step towards greatness. This is where motivation comes in. It's the fuel that propels us beyond those perceived limitations. It ignites a fire within us to push forward. It's the inner voice that whispers, "You can do this," even when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles. This voice becomes our guiding light. Think about some of the most remarkable individuals in history. Athletes who shattered world records, defying all odds. Entrepreneurs who built empires from scratch, starting with nothing but a dream and relentless drive. Artists who moved millions with their creations, touching hearts and minds across the globe. What set them apart wasn't necessarily superior talent or intelligence, but an unwavering belief in their abilities and the motivation to turn their dreams into reality. They persevered through challenges and setbacks. They understood that our potential is not a fixed point, but rather a vast and ever-expanding horizon. Each step forward reveals new possibilities. So the next time you find yourself doubting your abilities, remember this: you're capable of extraordinary things. Embrace your potential and let motivation be your guide. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and pulled in a million different directions. We're bombarded with distractions, emails, notifications, social media, all vying for our attention. But with the right motivation, we can cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. Think of it this way: motivation acts like a laser beam, concentrating our energy and effort towards our goals. It helps us prioritize tasks, eliminate distractions, and maintain unwavering focus, even when faced with competing demands. When we're motivated by a clear purpose, a deep-seated why, we're able to tap into a reservoir of inner strength and determination. We become more resilient in the face of setbacks, more adaptable to changing circumstances, and more resourceful in finding creative solutions to challenges. This increased focus and productivity aren't just about achieving external success. They're also about cultivating a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. So how do we cultivate this unwavering focus and tap into this wellspring of inner motivation? It starts by identifying our why.
Motivation isn't just some abstract concept. It's deeply intertwined with our biology, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors at a fundamental level. When we're motivated, our brains release a cocktail of feel-good chemicals, including dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. These neurotransmitters play a crucial role in regulating our mood, focus, and overall sense of well-being. Dopamine, often referred to as the motivation molecule, is released when we anticipate or experience pleasure or reward. It's what gives us that surge of energy and excitement when we're working towards a goal and making progress. Serotonin is associated with feelings of happiness, contentment, and social connection. And then there are endorphins, our body's natural painkillers, which are released in response to stress or physical exertion. They create feelings of euphoria and reduce our perception of pain, helping us push through challenges and achieve our goals. So, what does all this mean? It means that motivation isn't just some fleeting feeling, it's a powerful force that can literally rewire our brains for success.
Motivation builds resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and unexpected obstacles that can sometimes feel overwhelming. It's inevitable that we'll face disappointments, failures, and moments of self-doubt that test our resolve. But what separates those who succeed from those who give up is their ability to bounce back from adversity, their resilience, which is built over time. And motivation, my friends, is the key ingredient in building that unwavering resilience. It acts as the fuel that keeps us going. When we're driven by a deep sense of purpose, a belief in our abilities, and a commitment to our goals, we're less likely to be derailed by setbacks. This inner drive keeps us focused. We view challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, learning, and refinement. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone. Think of it this way. Imagine two people, both incredibly talented and capable, facing the same difficult challenge. Their approach makes all the difference. One person, driven by external validation and fear of failure, crumbles under pressure. They see the challenge as a threat. The other person, fueled by a deep-seated why and an unwavering belief in their abilities, views the challenge as an opportunity for growth. They see it as a chance to improve. They embrace the struggle, learn from their mistakes, and emerge from the experience stronger and more resilient than ever before. This resilience becomes their greatest asset.
Lack of motivation leads to burnout and dissatisfaction. We've all experienced it at some point, that feeling of being stuck in a rut, going through the motions, lacking the energy or enthusiasm to pursue our goals. It's a universal struggle that can affect anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. This is the insidious nature of a lack of motivation. It slowly chips away at our sense of purpose, leaving us feeling drained, disengaged, and deeply dissatisfied with our lives. It can creep up on us gradually, making it hard to pinpoint when it all started. When we lack motivation, even the simplest tasks can feel overwhelming. Everyday responsibilities become daunting challenges, and our productivity takes a significant hit. We procrastinate, we make excuses, and we allow ourselves to be consumed by busy work that distracts us from what truly matters. This avoidance behavior only compounds our stress and dissatisfaction. This lack of direction and purpose can permeate all areas of our lives, our work, our relationships, even our passions. It creates a ripple effect impacting our overall well-being and happiness. Over time, this chronic lack of motivation can lead to burnout, a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion characterized by feelings of cynicism, detachment, and a reduced sense of personal accomplishment. Burnout doesn't just affect our professional lives, it can seep into our personal lives as well. The good news is that burnout is preventable. By recognizing the signs early and taking proactive steps, we can mitigate its impact. By cultivating the right kind of motivation, one that aligns with our values, inspires us to action, and fuels our sense of purpose, we can protect ourselves from the debilitating effects of burnout. It's about finding what truly drives us and nurturing that inner fire.
The right motivation aligns with our values. Not all motivation is created equal. While external motivators like money, recognition, or the fear of failure can provide a temporary boost, they often lack the staying power to fuel long-term success and fulfillment. True, lasting motivation comes from within. It's intrinsic, driven by our values, passions, and aspirations. When our actions are aligned with our core beliefs, we tap into a wellspring of energy, creativity, and resilience that propels us forward, even in the face of challenges. Think about it this way. Imagine you're offered a high-paying job that you know goes against your values. You might experience a fleeting sense of excitement at the prospect of a larger paycheck, but deep down, you know it's not the right fit. Now contrast that with a job that might not be as financially lucrative, but aligns perfectly with your passions and values. This is the power of intrinsic motivation. It's not about chasing external rewards, but about living in alignment with our authentic selves.
Find your motivation. Motivation isn't just a tool, it's a mindset, a powerful weapon that can turn dreams into reality. But it's not enough to simply feel motivated for a moment. You need the right motivation, one that aligns with your values and keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets tough. So ask yourself, what motivates you? Because when you find that motivation, nothing can stand in your way.